Well, and I know everyone working around you is learning a lot from you as well because of that very, very strategic mindset. Why don't you believe that brands place more importance on buyer intelligence? Um, that it's like a slingshot in a lot of situations, or they might have 12 personas, uh,
Mhm.
or they are just going to figure it out along the way.
Why do I think it's been difficult for marketing leaders to sort of collect that information?
Not even collect it, placing more importance on it.
It's an interesting, that's an interesting question. I think for me, one of the unlocks that has come just in the last year, really with like the disruption through generative AI, is this ability to actually like make sense of huge volumes of qualitative data. So in the past, I think as marketing teams, if we're doing persona research, we're going to run a market study or we're going to pull some interview findings from research that we're doing, and then it sort of lives in that document and it lives lost in our drive somewhere, and some of us will remember it, but it's hard to act on and it's hard to action on. And so I think that we've built marketing and ops systems that really required a lot of qualitative data and qualitative tagging and CRMs to group people and segment people and tag them in certain ways with what we could kind of qualitatively see with them. What I've been testing and what I'm really excited about is I think generative AI unlocks this whole new world for us, which allows us to actually synthesize a sort of qualitative buyer information that we can have access to, and to do it in a way that in the future we should be able to drive marketing strategy off of. So like the simplest example could be on our demo request form, we have an open field that says, how did you hear about us? And it's not like a radio button. It's not a multiple choice button. It's just an open field. And some people leave it blank. And a lot more people than you think actually fill it out. And they'll
Right.
say, I heard about Clue from some podcast that I listened to, or from this person on LinkedIn, or from this conference I went to. And they're like, it's so insightful, the information that they give us. But it was becoming really hard to do much with that because at the end of a quarter, you're looking at hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of qualitative fields,
Right.
missions. And so what am I going to do? Sit there and like manually count like and tag each one? No, we just like really hard to find the time to do that. But a super simple example is we've been able to just upload that into our own AI. Like we have an internal AI tool. We're able to upload that and synthesize the themes and get some really amazing insights over a year's worth
Yeah.
of submissions of how people have heard about us. And that literally informed our strategy this quarter around what programs we wanted to invest more time into because they were driving the most demo requests, something I otherwise would never have tracked through just the attribution.
So the moral of the story is the buyer intelligence is at your fingertips. You just need to find ways to uncover it. Um,
Yes.
and the importance on it you've just illustrated. It's just defined your ongoing strategy moving forward. What are so you and I both have organizations where we're building custom AI tools in house.